Hey everybody, I've been gone for a few days. Wasn't going to put out a video today, but I if I wait too long, I'll start getting emails. Hey man, you all right? What's going on? Stuff like that. And we say it a lot on here that life happens. Uh, Life happens. Like yesterday, I was going to pop in, set a goal. I was going to go to one of my LCSs that I go to yesterday, and frankly, didn't have the energy to drive out to the one. And the two that are pretty close, I called the other one, and there was no answer, which means he's not open, and that's starting to be a frequent thing. I mean, I haven't been there since early summer because every time I go by, he's not open. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Well, the third one, they got a really small parking lot. So I went by there yesterday and yeah, that wasn't happening. So, and I was going to go back today, and Mother Nature being the way she is right now, not a chance. I'm not going out in this weather we got today. They were calling for 3 to 4 inches of snow between midnight last night and this morning. Well, the snow waited until now to hit, and people that grown up, lived their entire lives in Michigan, learned how to drive in Michigan, but the minute the snow hits the ground, they forget. And yeah, I'm not going out in that. So I'm going to be making some changes on the channel. When I originally started the channel 9 months ago, I wanted to do it as more of a, I'm learning and this is what I learned and I want to share it with you type of stuff. And pretty much what I have done here now, actually past 9 months, 9.5 months, is I not really intentionally turned it into a show and tell channel, which, I like to share with you guys what I get, but it seems like that's all I'm doing. So moving forward, I'm going to be trying to get a little more back into the, this is what I learned and I'm sharing it with you type thing. Maybe we can, get back to educating each other on what's good, what's bad, what doesn't really fit either of those categories. And my focus on what I'm putting together is going to change. And something that made me think this morning, I was watching a live stream and somebody asked the question, okay, are we stackers or are we collectors? Well, my intention is to be a stacker, but as you guys have seen in previous videos, I've kind of turned into a collector. And while yes, I will still support the community. I love my hand poured stuff. That's not a question. And I'll still pick up that stuff every once in a while, but I'm going to get back to truly, honestly, get back to the basics. I had originally said here, I'm going to fill this tube, I'm going to fill that tube, those Sovereign Silver tubes, that'll be, every once in a while, add a Silver Eagle or add a Canadian Silver Maple or add a Britannia to a tube, but I'm not focusing on that. I'm going to get back to the generic rounds, the Constitutional Silver, the occasional poured piece, or, I'm definitely still going to add stuff from the community because there's a lot of you out there that pour, and I love community pours, so that'll stay the same. But a lot of the collectible stuff, it's cool, but as many have said, and I echo, you go and try to sell it and you're going to get melt for it. You're not going to get what you paid for it. So with that being said, I don't really have anything to show off today, but in the future here, I will be getting back to that, I don't know what you would call it, learn from you and maybe teach a thing or two. So hope you stay with me for that. I will probably be cutting back on the number of videos I do. I know I've been trying to put one out every day here for the last 9.5 months, and sometimes it just doesn't happen, and I don't want to get burned out on it, and because you guys have all been here supporting me, and I don't want to let you down with substandard content or just not being here at all. So I look forward to what's gonna come, and I hope you guys do too. And I want to make sure I echo, and I say this quite often, and it's because I mean it. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate y'all being here, commenting, and I've said before, I'll say again, it's okay to disagree, and I've been very proud of the fact that, we can disagree and, have a discussion that, everybody keeps it civil and we don't get nasty. And hey, one of the great things about where we live is, we have the freedom to have different opinions. And what I put out is mine, and I respect yours, even if we don't agree, because that's how we learn. I may think something's the greatest thing in the world, but you get 10 people that, hey, we don't like it, and this is why. And that's that's how we learn. So that's what I hope to get back to here. I get back to the stacking on a budget, because not everybody can afford to go out and buy 1 ounce bars 5-6 at a time, or or even just generic rounds 5 or 6 at a time. Maybe you can only buy 1 at a time. Maybe you go into a coin shop that has the 90% silver laying in a tray, where you can pick up a couple of dimes or a couple of quarters at a time. You don't have to buy them a whole roll at a time, because if you've seen the prices on the full rolls of 90% silver, especially the quarters and the $half, it's just, if you're working with a budget, it makes you feel like you can't do it, and you can. And I was very happy to see my 1LCS actually does the dump it in a tray versus the full rolls. You can get full rolls, but they also have the loose stuff too. Going back to that kind of stack it high as much as you can, as often as you can type thing. So, all right, everybody, we're going almost 8.5 minutes here, and I'm going to wrap it up for today. Hope everybody has a great day. If you're in the area here that's getting slammed with the snow, be safe, stay warm. I'd say, snuggle up at home, and, stay warm. So, all right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you in the next one. Keep stacking, keep hunting. Mishy's out.